In the ever-expanding world of K-pop, where rookie groups are constantly striving to find their place in the spotlight, personal stories often serve as the bridge between idols and fans. This week, one such story captured attention across the global fandom. James, a promising member of rookie boy group CORTIS, stepped into the headlines not because of a chart-topping single or a flashy performance, but because of a heartfelt confession. During a recent interview with W Korea, shared through fan updates online, James opened up about the driving force behind his decision to become an idol. His words were simple yet powerful. BTS's Jimin was his ultimate inspiration. For a rookie like James, publicly acknowledging such a global superstar carries weight. It's not just about admiration. It's about tracing the roots of his dream to one unforgettable performance that shaped the course of his future. And the performance in question? Jimin's now iconic solo stage of Serendipity. When James recalled his journey, his mind went back to a single moment, the day he watched Jimin perform Serendipity. Released in 2017 as part of BTS's Love Yourself, Her album, Serendipity isn't just a song, it's a piece of art that has become inseparable from Jimin's name. The track, filled with soft melodies and poetic lyrics about destiny, is elevated by Jimin's delicate vocals and graceful stage presence. The performance became legendary for how effortlessly Jimin connected with the audience. His movements were fluid yet intentional, his expressions carrying layers of emotion that transcended language barriers. Fans worldwide described it as magical, healing, and otherworldly. For James, who was still just dreaming of becoming an idol, this wasn't simply a performance to admire, it was a turning point. When I saw BTS's Jimin Sunbeam perform Serendipity, my dream of becoming an idol became so clear, James confessed. In that instant, the blurred vision of a distant goal sharpened into focus. What once felt like a fantasy suddenly seemed possible. Jimin had unknowingly planted the seed of determination in a young artist's heart. Stories like James's aren't uncommon, yet each one underscores something extraordinary about Jimin's role in the K-pop world. He isn't just adored by fans, he is often called the idol's idol. Across the years, numerous trainees and idols have mentioned Jimin as a role model. They point to his tireless dedication to practice, his ability to pour raw emotion into every movement, and his unique stage aura that blends vulnerability with strength. Jimin's artistry is not about flashy technique. It's about storytelling. James's admiration fits into this broader narrative. For him, Jimin represented not only what it meant to succeed as an idol, but also what it meant to touch lives through music. The sincerity in his words showed just how deep Jimin's influence runs, shaping not just careers, but also personal convictions. This is what makes Jimin's legacy so powerful. It is not limited to awards, records, or headlines. It's found in the quiet moments where someone, somewhere, decides to chase a dream after watching him perform. As soon as James' words spread through online communities, fans responded with overwhelming support. Clips of Jimin's original Serendipity stage resurfaced on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, accompanied by captions like, "This performance really changed lives," and "Even idols are moved by Jimin's artistry." Armies were quick to celebrate the way Jimin's legacy continues to ripple across generations. For them, hearing James, a rookie with dreams of his own, speak so sincerely about Jimin was proof that BTS's impact is far more than hype or statistics. It is personal, it is emotional. Some fans even pointed out how poetic it was that Jimin, who once dreamed of becoming a singer while admiring artists before him, now serves as the very same source of inspiration for today's youth. It's a cycle of influence that keeps K-pop alive and ever evolving. Even though Jimin is currently fulfilling his military service in 2025, his presence remains undeniable. From fashion to music to cultural influence, Jimin continues to occupy a permanent place in headlines. And now, thanks to James's heartfelt words, fans are reminded once again of just how far Jimin's artistry reaches. For James, his journey with CORTIS is just beginning. The group, still carving its identity in the competitive K-pop industry, now carries an added layer of connection with BTS's legacy. James, in particular, will walk his path knowing that his dream was born from one unforgettable performance. For Jimin, this is yet another chapter in a legacy that shows no signs of fading. Long after the music stops and the lights dim, his influence continues to breathe life into the dreams of those who dare to follow in his footsteps. As fans often say, Jimin doesn't just perform, he inspires.
It's no exaggeration to say that Serendipity became one of Jimin's signature songs. Even years after its release, the track continues to trend during anniversaries, fan projects, and emotional throwbacks on social media. What makes the performance unforgettable is its timeless charm. Jimin's soft vocals seem to float in the air, while the choreography feels like poetry in motion. The song balances intimacy and grandeur, turning every stage into something deeply personal, yet universally relatable. For James, witnessing that moment was like standing at the crossroads of destiny. Fans online even noted that his story perfectly mirrors the essence of the song itself, finding something beautiful by chance. James's words are just the latest in a long list of testimonies from young artists who look to Jimin for guidance. In training centers across Korea, Jimin's performances are often studied as examples of stage charisma and emotional connection. Trainees watch how he transitions between delicate gestures and powerful moves, how his facial expressions tell a story, and how he maintains humility despite global fame. These lessons, drawn from years of Jimin's hard work, become a blueprint for aspiring idols. One industry insider once remarked, if you ask 10 trainees who inspires them, at least half will mention Jimin. His artistry has become a standard. James's statement only confirms this sentiment. In response to James's confession, fans took to platforms like Weverse, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok to share their own reflections. Many recalled how Jimin's artistry gave them strength during difficult times, while others shared how they discovered BTS because of his performances. One fan wrote, "When Jimin performed Serendipity, I was going through the hardest year of my life. That song gave me hope. Knowing that it also inspired idols like James makes it even more special." The emotional weight of these stories shows why Jimin's legacy is so powerful. It is not confined to the stage. It lives in the hearts of both fans and fellow artists. For CORTIS, James's revelation may carry unexpected benefits. By publicly connecting his dream to Jimin, he has opened a door for armies to take an interest in the rookie group. Fans are already discussing whether CORTIS might cover a BTS song in the future, or if James might recreate parts of Jimin's performances as a tribute. While still at the start of their career, CORTIS now carries an unspoken link to BTS's legacy. That connection could become a narrative thread in their journey, attracting fans who admire the sincerity behind James's words. Even though Jimin is away serving his country, his impact shows no signs of fading. On the contrary, stories like James's prove that his artistry is continuing to grow in influence during his absence. When Jimin eventually returns from military service, he will not only be welcomed by millions of fans, but also by a new generation of idols who were shaped by his legacy. For James, that day might be especially meaningful, a chance to meet the very artist who sparked his dream. As the world waits for BTS's eventual reunion, stories like this serve as a powerful reminder of why the group, and Jimin in particular, holds such a special place in global culture. James's heartfelt confession is more than just fan admiration. It is a testament to the power of inspiration, the way a single performance can alter the course of someone's life, and the ripple effect of art that transcends time, borders, and generations. In the end, Jimin doesn't just perform, he inspires. And for idols like James, that inspiration is the beginning of a dream finally taking flight. To understand why Jimin holds such an extraordinary place in the hearts of both fans and idols like James, one must go back to where it all began, Busan, South Korea. Born in 1995, Jimin's journey to becoming one of the most influential idols in the world was anything but easy. Before joining Big Hit, now HYBE, Jimin was known in his hometown as a gifted dancer, excelling in modern dance at Busan High School of Arts. His teachers and peers recognized his talent early on, praising his unmatched precision and emotional expression. Yet Jimin himself was often filled with doubt, indeed, become reality.